this is Irish Wilkes, and it is day 29 of the 30 to 31 day video log journey that I have challenged myself. I have not missed a day yet. I have 2 days left, and then we start something else. So what are we going to do? Live streams and some hauls, but not really the hauls will be coming just as a fun thing, maybe to do during a live. I don't know. I don't know. I just got home. It's about 9 o'clock, so this is going to be short, another short one. But I do have a little bit of a subject, and it kind of ties into what I just turned on YouTube. And if I could share my screen, I'd be able to share Steve from Agenda Free TV. Apparently, there was a plane crashes in Potomac River in D.C. after colliding with Army helicopter. So I do not know what this is about. I just got home, and if I could share my screen, I'm actually looking at it right now. DCA Washington aircraft type B412 Bell 412 EP. Scanner from broadcastify.com. I guess you'll know about this when you see this video. I'm gonna put it away because I'm not gonna. He doesn't have closed caption, so I can't, and I'm not gonna listen to it while I'm talking to you. But Agenda Free TV is a news source, which is not news. It is news, but it's not mainstream. It's YouTube. I like following him and watching his stories because he is basically just. All right, so I'll go to what this I just want to touch on, because I'm hearing so many different things from people about what they know or what they think they know or what they hear or what they see in the news. My question is, what is the news? Now, what is the news? Let's define it, because I think that what we are, oh my goodness gracious, my mouse keeps not working, and I've changed to other mice to see if they, if it's the mouse itself. But I think it's my computer. I've had this Mac since before 2020, well before. So it's like maybe I got it in 2014 or 13. How do we find out? Let's look. About this Mac. Okay. Oh, version 10.13.6. It's a 8 gigs memory. This is, let's see, 2020 trademark. So maybe I didn't get it in 2020 though, because I was not living. I wonder how it'd be interesting, because I have no clue of when I got it, aside from the fact I was living in the first place I moved to when I came here in 2003, and I was there until, oh, 13. I think 2013. Yeah, so I think 2013. It was right before I left that place, the house, that relationship. So, yeah, this is an old computer, but it's a Mac, and it keeps on ticking. It's like a VW Bug, or what else? A Toyota Corolla. It's the Toyota Corolla of computers. Or, yeah, what's the best car? Whatever. Okay, so news defined. What does news mean? News. Newly received or noteworthy information, especially about recent or important events. A broadcast or published report of news. Plural, the news. Example, in a sentence. He was back in the news again. Informal. Information not previously known to someone. This was hardly news to her. All right. So, does news have to be true? Somebody's giving you some information that you don't know or haven't heard. And do you assume it's true, or do you check your facts? Because I know now most people don't rely on the old networks, TV broadcasting, ABC, NBC, CBS, even PBS, which I think used to be non-biased, but I don't know because I don't watch TV that much anymore. I stream my content. Is that the right way to say it? I stream for information, I think is... Oh, my earring just fell out of my ear. Really? Was that like a sign? It could have been a sign that I should just stop this. Oh, maybe I should. Let me check and see if I'm recording. Thank God. Thanks, source. Thank God. Sorry, I'm being a little silly. That's another thing. I just came back from a meeting, and the title or the speaking subject or the speaker that talked for about 20 minutes was on higher power. And a lot of people have a problem with higher power and defining that. That can be another video if you're interested. But this one is I just want to make a few points or observations coming from my point of view. It's not my truth. It's my point of view based on my experiences and lifetime, I guess. Experiences during my lifetime. Anyway, that's a good question. Should we ask it? Can news be false? Because well, of course it can be false, but what does Merriam have to say? Fake news or information disorder is false or misleading information, misinformation, disinformation, propaganda, and hoaxes, claiming the aesthetics and legitimacy of news. Claiming the aesthetics and legitimacy of news. Fake news often has the aim of damaging the reputation of a person or entity or making money through advertising revenue or just trying to confuse people or get them in a tizzy or fear porn. Some people call it fear porn. I myself, I'm not an avid news viewer. I don't wake up and wonder what's going on in the world, per se. I wake up and try and get ready for my day. And during the course of the day, I take in some news from information from people around me in the office or in the house or, in my places and events or things that I go to. Or like when I first signed on here, I mentioned agenda-free TV. Well, actually, it's not agenda-free TV. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's agenda-free. And the creator is Steve. And he shows on-the-scene video of what's going on. And then there's a chat stream going, many. This guy's really popular. He's got 536,000 subscribers. And currently there's 42,266 watching right now. Started streaming 81 minutes ago. A plane has reportedly crashed in Washington, D.C. in the Potomac River after colliding with a helicopter. Get the latest on the plane crash in the Potomac River in our breaking news coverage. In this interactive live stream, host Steve Lookner brings you live coverage of the airplane crash after hitting a helicopter. And he'll also read your comments and questions on the air, and that's what he does, basically. And he has uh, the ability or has subscribed to scanners when it, like when the fire was happening, or it still is basically in California. He had police scanners and fire department scanners, and you could see some of the, he was able to follow people that were actually on foot, other YouTube creators, I think. Um, anyway, that's, to me, sometimes things like that, and he's clearly very, very popular, and I'm sure someone watching this will know who I'm talking about, Agenda Free. And I enjoy watching it because he seems to be genuine. He's a nice guy, just a kind of a nerdy, pleasant fellow. I mean, not there's no, I like nerds. I'm kind of a nerd myself, but you know, very intelligent, very polite, engaging, and it seems to be, to me, I find that it is credible because it's not like he's sitting there just reading a piece of paper like they used to do. That would be, or they still do that, I guess, on like the regular network television stations and then cable stations and things like that. There seems to be a lot of news being broadcast by people who don't want to rely on other forms, other streams, other platforms of news. I am one of those people, so I find it's best that regardless of what you're watching or what you're hearing, whether it be something you really trust, because there are some news platforms that I trust, there is a tendency for these entities to perhaps be a little slanted, maybe because of who their target audience is, and knowing what would be well received by who they think might be interested in what they have to say. And I don't think that I'm saying anything that anyone's going to go, oh, that's stupid. I don't think that's true. I believe everything I hear on the internet. Well, or even on, regular TV. No, there's too many weird things going on right now. And it gets weirder and weirder the more you dig into either opinion or so-called fact-based news. There's X, which is one avenue that a lot of people like because it seems to be more freer in speech. There's Rumble, which I particularly like several channels on Rumble, although I'm not glued to my monitor, my screen all day long. It's just, if I go anywhere to look for, right now I go to Agenda a lot because I don't know. It just seems more real to me because it's kind of happening right now. And he's able to get a shot and the video of what's happening right now, and it's really hard to edit something like that to slant it in a different direction, and he has no opinion. So I guess this is somewhat of a commercial for him, but I'm not getting paid by him. I don't even know him. I just came across his, I don't know whether I was referred to him or whether it just popped up on a feed. You know how it does on YouTube. But, and then you get people that are just regular down-to-earth homesteaders or just trying to live as off the grid as they can. Stay away from Butterscotch. I'll be done in a minute. Butterscotch. He'll be here in a second, I'm sure. Or I might have to tell him to come over here. Come on, Butterscotch. Get up here. Come on. Get up here. Come on. You know how to get up. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come on. He'll be here in a second. Anyway, yeah, I'm just kind of curious. What is news to you? Is there fake news? It's kind of, these don't seem like questions that are difficult to answer. Butterscotch is here to say hello. Hey, Butterscotch. What do you think about the news? Oh, sorry. He has no comment at this time. I just got home, so he missed me. but his tail, it could knock over 40 ounce beverage in a flash. Stop! And he's, okay. Okay, calm down now. Calm down. Just calm down. All right. All right. Aw. So, okay, so there's news is slanted. I just think it is. I think basically it's slanted or exaggerated. That's another form of news. And the reason it might be, I'm at 15 minutes. I was just thinking, oh my gosh, he's at the keyboard, Butterscotch. So I was afraid that he had stopped the video. Yes, exaggerated news to get more viewers. People, what is it? Sensationalizing news. So why don't you tell me, if you would, please, what form of news you watch, if any? Because it's not necessary. I mean, the Amish don't usually watch, although they did pay attention to the election. They voted, didn't they? Yeah, and that's not part of their world, voting. They don't like to get involved with mainstream living outside their community. Okay, that's all I have. Let me. Yeah, It just kind of occurred to me that news is some. Oh yeah, news. I mean, I've heard things about how come the egg prices haven't gone down yet, and the gas prices haven't gone down yet. He said he was going to do it on the first day. How come he hasn't done it? I never heard that. Like, I never heard a candidate say, on day one, I'm going to make sure you get those eggs for $2 instead of $6 or $8 or $10. So it's like I heard, usually I don't like to hear it from somebody telling me what somebody said. I only want to watch that person say it. If I get this news from somebody telling me what they saw or what someone said, I take it with a grain of salt. And if I care enough about that, I will research it on my own. So that's my advice to you if you don't already do that. And I was watching, what is the real news? Yeah, see, that was my topic, and that was, I don't know, I think it's a good topic. What do you think? Can you tell me what the real news is? I really want to know. All I want to say, and I know that most of the people that watch this, and I'm talking about you, already know that without researching what we see and hear, we cannot be sure of the truth or validity of news. Even to the extent that there is manipulation in editing of speech, of live events that have been edited sometimes. There's that possibility. Video, pictures can be edited. So, I mean, when you see this in the sky, and like I think they were showing over, like in Maui and in California, you saw what looked like a missile or a bright orb going through the sky. Was that real or was that edited? Because, I'm not going to give an opinion at this point, but people have a tendency to highlight things and suppose or guess or think they know what it really is, and then you'll get a totally different interpretation from someone else. So it's like we absorb according to ourselves and who we are and how we came to be what we are today and how we analyze and take in information. Whereas somebody else, my friend over there or over there, will look at the same thing and come back with something totally different as far as what they learned or felt or realized. So that's, I could go on and on. This is the kind of a subject that is interesting to me, but it's also a little bit concerning because what it boils down to is we can no longer trust what we see or what we hear, if we ever could. And not everybody is being truthful. Not everybody is what it seems, what they seem to be sometimes. So that's it for day 29. It is January 29th and it's 9:21, and that's all I have today. And I hope you're having a nice week, a nice January. We're almost ready for February, and February is Valentine's month. So I hope you're doing well, and I'll be back tomorrow to talk some more. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for subscribing. I'm getting a new subscribe. I got someone today. Thank you so much. And I think this is great that we kind of support each other. Some of us are actually, Butterscotch, I'll be right with you. He's very impatient. We support each other because we all have passions and dreams, and we all have something to say, and we're all learning how to become YouTube creators, and it's kind of fun. So until tomorrow, I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, week, weekend, and happy news.